Did you know that it takes 6 months to build a single Rolls Royce? And here's something even more mind-blowing: a single craftsman spends 17 days just to paint those iconic pinstripes by hand. But what really happens behind those factory doors in Goodwood, England? How is the world's most luxurious car actually made? In the next 10 minutes, I'll take you inside the most exclusive car factory on Earth, where luxury meets precision engineering. And trust me, what happens at step 3 will leave you speechless. Part 1: The Sacred Grounds. Welcome to Goodwood, England, home to the most advanced automotive facility in the world. But forget everything you know about car factories. There's no loud machinery here, no rushing assembly lines, no robots welding parts together. Instead, imagine walking into a pristine sanctuary where classical music plays softly in the background and craftsmen in white coats work with the precision of surgeons. The factory floor is so clean you could eat off it literally. It's made from porcelain tiles that are swept every single hour to prevent even a speck of dust from touching these mechanical masterpieces. Mind-blowing fact: every single Rolls Royce ever made since 2003 was built in this very facility, and they can tell you the name of the craftsman who worked on each part of every car. Part 2: The Aluminium Heart. The journey begins with massive sheets of aerospace-grade aluminum, the same material used in private jets. But this isn't your ordinary metal working. Each body panel is hand-formed using techniques that combine centuries-old craftsmanship with space-age technology. The aluminum frame is so precisely engineered that it can detect a joint misalignment smaller than a human hair. Most fascinating is the space frame technology, a complex structure that makes every Rolls Royce incredibly strong yet surprisingly light. Each frame is welded by hand in over 250 places by master craftsmen who train for years to achieve this level of precision. To ensure absolute perfection, every weld is X-rayed. Just like in aerospace manufacturing. And here's something remarkable: if even a single weld doesn't meet their standards, they scrap the entire frame and start over. The body shell then spends 7 days just being polished by hand, of course. Each panel is examined under intense lighting that's 3 times brighter than daylight, ensuring that not even the smallest imperfection goes unnoticed. Part 3: The Paint Sanctuary. Now we enter what might be the most sophisticated paint shop on Earth. Each Rolls Royce receives 7 layers of paint and clear coat, with hand sanding between each layer. The process takes at least 7 days, and that's before we even get to the pinstripes. Those famous hand-painted lines running down the side of each car. They're drawn by a single brush stroke from a squirrel hairbrush, by one of only 4 people in the world qualified to do this job. The paint room itself is a marvel of engineering. The air is filtered 14 times per hour cleaner than most hospital operating rooms. Temperature and humidity are controlled to the smallest decimal point. And if you're wondering about colors, Rolls-Royce offers 44,000 standard colors. But most customers opt for their own custom shade. One customer even had their paint mixed with diamond dust for extra sparkle. Part 4: The Leather Workshop. Moving on to perhaps the most incredible part of the process: the interior. Each Rolls-Royce uses between 8 and 11 perfectly matched cow hides. But not just any leather will do. Only bulls are used because cows can get stretch marks during pregnancy, and only from high-altitude regions because there are fewer insects to bite the cattle and mark their skin. Every piece of leather is inspected 3 times using both natural and artificial light to detect even the tiniest imperfection. The hides are cut using a precision laser, but every single piece is stitched by hand. It takes one craftsperson over 17 hours just to hand-stitch a single steering wheel. The seats? They're so complex that a single master craftsman works on them for up to 6 days. Part 5: The Starlight Headliner. Now for something truly magical: the famous Starlight Headliner. Each one contains between 1,340 and 1,600 fiber optic lights, creating a perfect replica of the night sky. But that's not even the impressive part. Each star is hand-placed by a single craftsperson who spends up to 17 hours threading each fiber through tiny holes in the leather. Want something even more personal? Rolls Royce can recreate any constellation from any date in history, your birthday, anniversary, or any special moment. They've even created custom designs where the stars spell out words or form complex patterns. Each fiber is cut at a specific angle to control the brightness of each star, creating depth and realism in this mechanical galaxy. Part 6. The Final Assembly. The final assembly is where all these masterfully crafted pieces come together. Each car moves down the line at a deliberately slow-paced walking speed. Unlike regular car factories where a vehicle might spend 20 minutes at each station, a Rolls Royce spends several hours. Every bolt is hand-tightened, every panel gap is measured multiple times, and every function is tested repeatedly. The iconic Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament? It's not just placed on the car, it's electronically measured using precision lasers to ensure it sits at exactly the right angle. Even the umbrella hidden in the door frame, yes, every Rolls Royce comes with built-in umbrellas, is tested with actual water to ensure perfect deployment. When a Rolls Royce finally rolls out of Goodwood, it's more than just a car. It's a testament to human craftsmanship, a showcase of engineering excellence, and proof that in a world of mass production, true luxury means taking time to achieve perfection. The next time you see a Rolls Royce on the road, remember you're not just looking at a car. You're looking at 6 months of dedicated craftsmanship, countless hours of hand labor, and the work of some of the most skilled artisans in the automotive world. Did any of these facts surprise you? Let me know in the comments which detail about Rolls Royce manufacturing you found most fascinating. See you in the next video, where we'll uncover another amazing manufacturing journey.